Hey, big baby, what's the deal, man? You know we back with another one like the other one, man. It's your favorite family member, man. Your favorite uncle, your favorite cousin, your favorite nephew. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is, big baby. Rock with me. It's the KIU channel, man. You know what I mean? You know what we doing. I got another story time for y'all today. You wasn't there, big baby. This one is when I caught an indictment in Lakeview. You dig what I'm saying? They had me down bad. Um, this story takes place probably about 1999, maybe 1998, somewhere around there. Um, at this time in the neighborhood, it was a young ninja's planet. You feel me? Like it was nothing but youngsters outside. You dig what I'm saying? Like our OGs was either in the pen or branching out or doing other stuff. But for the most part, the day to day was us youngsters holding down the block 20, 30 deep. You know what I mean? Got the whole block locked. So it started to become to started to be a lot of violence. You know what I mean? A lot of shootings, a lot of stuff was going on to where it was changing from just the regular hustling and chasing down cars and getting money to something a little bit more serious. And I think the neighbors started to feel a little bit more intimidated than maybe they did before. So the neighbors was having meetings and all type of stuff was going on in the neighborhood. So that kind of changed the dynamics of how we was interacting, how we was hustling, you know what I mean, and how we was moving. So they had the task force out there, um, the white car. They had about 10 of them, maybe, that was in the white cars. They had come through two deep, you know what I mean? Two cars deep, four in each car, or they come through one deep, something like that. And then Officer Williams would be in his own car and that burgundy thing. You dig what I'm saying? Um, so at this time, they are, I don't know if they was doing construction. No, they wasn't doing the construction on the block at this time. Not yet, I don't think. But prior to this, so I'm gonna fast forward. So one night I'm on the block with my bruh, with Fetty Eddie, probably Wolf. You know what I mean? Probably the regular team. At the cat, all my guys who I usually be on Broad Street with, who we be hustling with. Um, Prior to this, maybe 6 months prior to this, or something like that, a whole roll of indictments came out. So a whole bunch of my partners that be hustling with me on Broad Street, some that be down on Randolph, like they did indictments in our neighborhood basically, and they were sending through by bus. So fast forward to this night, I'm outside with bruh, sitting in the car, rolled up, you know what I mean? Got me a fat chop, you know what I mean? Um, Bruh like, hey, bruh had just got a 50, a 5.0. He had just got it, barely drove that thing. He like, bruh, they about to tow my car up at the house. Now this time I'm probably the only one in the hood who got a license. Everybody, I get behind the wheel of anybody car or whatever. So bro, like, go up to the house, like take me up to the house, you know what I mean? See what's up with my car. So at this time, it's nighttime, it's probably like 8 o'clock. I got a fresh zip on me. If you don't know what a zip is, then you don't know. But I got a fresh zip on me. Drawers pocket this time. If you watching the channel, you're gonna see, how I used to stay in the mix somehow, some way, trying to get a few dollars, you dig? But anyway, I got a fresh zip on me in spitters. So in my mind, I'm like, I'm gonna wait till everybody go in the house, do what they doing. I'm gonna get my money later on tonight on the late night shift, so I ain't got to be running up with people, worry about the boys and all that. You dig what I'm saying? That's my thought process. Now, I ain't seen the white car in so long, or any, like, I just been staying out the way. I've been busting my moves, you feel me? Staying under the radar, you know what I mean? Over here messing with whoopty whoop, and over here busting moves, you dig what I'm saying? I'm moving and grooving, I'm sliding, I'm providing, you dig what I'm saying? I'm doing my thing, you dig? So, boom, we go up to Bro House, we hop out, mine's out there, the police out there, they're like, yeah, something about the car license plate or something like that, you dig what I'm saying? So they looking at bro car, trying to put it on the tow rack, about to tow it. I'm like, hey, I got a license, you know what I mean? If it's about, something about, the car, like, I drive it or pull it off or whatever we need to do if that's the case. And they're like, nah, it's something else. Ooh. So as I say that and I'm standing on the sidewalk, the police lady looks over at me and stares at me for a minute and was like, what's your name? And I'm like, what? I'm like, this ain't my car. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a license, but this ain't my car. Just if it's something with this car that's about to get somebody taken down, no, this ain't my car like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I got license. I just said I got license. That's it. She's like, no, just stand over there on the curb. I'm like, stand on the curb? Why is she bothering me? You know what I mean? I'm like, damn. Got this zip on me, drawers pocket. I'm just like, oh man. Blunt in my pocket because I just rolled up. I'm like, man. So this lady pops the trunk open on her police car, black and white. Starts ruffling through the trunk. You know what I mean? She doing something over there. I'm just looking. You know me? I'm looking like, what is going on? She come up out the trunk and she, you know what I mean? And I'm over here like, what? She come over here, is this you? And I said, what's your name? Put your hands behind your back. I said, oh no, what is going on here? I said, it's a mistake, man. What's going on? I said, I just got licensed. I just came up here to help my brother. Woo-doo-woo-woo. She, put your hands behind your back. Put my hands behind my back. Put me in the back of the car. I'm like, it's a mistake, man. Something must be a mix-up or something. She like, nah, you got a secret indictment. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about, lady? Who? I don't even know what that means at this point, right? She's saying something that's just out of my mind. I'm like, what are you talking about? A secret who? I'm a small-time street punk. I ain't indictments. That's something big in my mind. Like, that's for big stuff, you dig? So she go on the computer, type something up. Yeah, you got a DA warrant. I'm like, a DA warrant? I'm like, what is this? So they're like, yeah, you going. I'm like, going? They're like, man, you better watch you. She said something about, if I'm not mistaken, you better watch you selling drugs to us. And I said, what? So now, I'm in the back of this police car with a fresh zip in my drawers pocket. And they telling me that I got some type of indictment that they about to take me to the station for. To say that I'm back there shooting bricks is an understatement, champ. I'm back there, you understand me, shivering like a leaf. I said, what? I don't know what's going on, you feel me? I don't even know what she talking about, first of all. And then I got this on me. So boom, bro over there standing on the curb, he looking like, what's going on? I'm like, I'm just like, you feel me? We doing all the faces back and forth. It's an ugly scene at this point. So now they got us sitting there for a minute, right? And after about maybe 15 minutes or whatever, however long, the paddy wagon pulls up. Instead of them taking me to the station, they puts me in the back of the paddy wagon. And I'm like, damn. They put me in the paddy wagon. My partner from the hood in the back of there. My partner Shaq, man. Shout out to my dog, you dig? So Shaq in the back of there with me like, man. I'm like, Shaq, bro, what's up with you? He like, man, they picked me up for a warrant and down the highway. You understand me in the V or something, you dig? Like, they finna take me out there. I'm like, what? I'm like, for traffic? He like, yeah, man. I'm like, damn. So I'm like, traffic? I'm like, damn. I'm in here for some work. You feel me? So I'm like, Shaq, bro. I'm like, man, they finna take me down for a sale, bro. I got this work on me, bro. They not even gonna search you, champ. You going for tickets. Please take this from me. Shaq like, zip? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, bro, you can have it. He like, get it. Wait, I didn't pulled it out, gave it to Shaq in the back of the paddy wagon. They take us, drive us around for a minute, take us down to 850 Bryant. They instantly take me and Shaq. They put us both in the holding tank. Shaq like, bruh, like we didn't get, we good. He like, you sure? I'm like, bruh, you could throw it, flush it, do whatever. I done got that thing off me. You understand me? I still got to deal with this. I'm more than cool. That's you. Bruh ended up keeping that thing, man. You understand me? Bubble, you understand me? Got up out of there and bubble with that thing, as he should. You feel me? I would have felt crazy. I'd have took that thing back and got took down and had that joint on me. You understand me? Come on, man. What type of, you feel me? But anyway, boom. They take Shaq, he goes, you know what I mean, out that way. They put me in them good, you understand me, oranges. Y'all know how I go up in that 850, you feel me? Take me down. I go in. I don't know how long I was in there. I ain't never been to the pen, the feds, none of that. That ain't That's you're not gonna get that story here, champ. You just gonna get some stories of me being in the streets, moving and grooving. You understand me? And figuring out how to change my life. You dig what I'm saying? But you dig what I'm saying? They try to get you. They try to get your favorite nephew a few times, and y'all gonna hear these stories, man. But you know what I mean? I just know how to walk the line, man. And you know what I mean? Stay away from them suckers, you dig? But anyway, I end up bailing out or whatever. I bail out on the case or whatever. I don't know how. Yeah, I bailed out or whatever. So now a couple of weeks passed. Now it's time for me to meet with my lawyer. So my lawyer like, hey, how you doing? Woo, woo. Just the case. It's the charges against you. I got a video down here that we need to look at. And I'm like, a video? What you mean video? Yeah, we got a video down here. They got you on tape, selling drugs. I'm like, what? I was like, oh, no, where is this at? You know what I mean? So automatically, I'm from Randolph Street, which is the largest corridor, the largest block in Lakeview. You feel me? The original, the DO go crazy, always have been. But we got the park, we got Lover Street, we got Broad Street, we got Minerva, you know what I mean, Kane Street, and then Holloway Boys. Them is all the different sections that really, you know what I mean, have been epicenters for activity over the years. You know what I mean? Now, of course, with gentrification and all that, everything look different, just like anybody else hood. But anyway, me and my boys hustle on Broad Street. Me and my dogs get the money on Broad Street. Like I said before in another video, we all from different places. Lobos, Minerva, you know what I mean, Fairlawn, whatever. We all from different blocks in Randolph, you know what I mean? But me and my team, we hustled on Broad Street for the most part. So when I get here to see this tape, automatically, I'm just expecting to see Broad Street. Broad and Plymouth, Broad and Capitol, you understand me? Something like that. If they saying, I'm on tape doing something, big baby. Me, your uncle, your cousin, had to be on the beat. If it wasn't on the beat, then it wasn't me. This is my mind. I was a young, I wasn't thinking, man. Thinking you know everything, right? Young, you know what I mean? But anyway, he puts on the tape, you dig what I'm saying? And so, Randolph is a big block. It ain't big to some big neighborhoods before. Our hood is big. So Randolph goes up probably about 8 or 9 blocks or something like that. So Norman's is the bottom of Randolph, is where Randolph ends. It's a liquor store right there. My guys, they call it the 7. You know what I mean? The 7. That's what they call it. It's like the end of the 200 and it's turning to 700. But anyway, the tape comes on. And it's on the 7, on the bottom of Randolph. Now, as soon as I see that, first of all, when I see it's at the bottom of Randolph, I'm like, I don't sell, I don't hustle, I don't do nothing down here. You know what I mean? This is what my mind is saying. Automatically, I'm like, oh, they done mixed me up. I'm about to get up out of this. They got me mixed up with somebody else, big baby. You feel me? That's my mind thinking, right? Then the video comes on, and it's my homies on there. I see my partners, right? I could tell that they must be like in a van or something, doing surveillance from down the street, down the 19th Avenue. If you know about the Emotion View and how I go to Stonestown, before it crossed like Juniper Sir, whatever that is, at the bottom right there, they like park. You can tell they park, but they probably got a camera that's zooming in so good that they can see everything. You know what I mean? So all you can see is like they zooming in on the corner right there. And they could see the corner good from like Norman's to like the next little street up. I forgot what street that is. But like past Martha's, they could see all of that. You know what I mean? Martha's the restaurant that was right there in the turf. But anyway, I see several of my partners on this video. Several of them, right? My partner, damn, Zap was on there, Saf was on there, E. Benson was on there. It was a few of my partners on there. They just on the tape, just whatever. You feel me? They out there in front. So I'm like, I see them, about 5 or 6 of them. They even making sales, but they making sales to knocks that's known knocks from the hood. They making sales. I'm like, oh, that ain't me. You know what I mean? And the tape, how the tape is, it films in intervals. So it's like 3 minutes or something, and then it cuts off, then it come back on. And it's another group of my partners out there. They busting moves, busting sales. I'm not on there. So I'm like, I'm looking at the lawyer like, I'm like, that's not me. I'm like, none of them is me. He like, oh, just hold on. Mr. Think he knows shit, right? The last part of the tape come on. We're on the 700 at the bottom of Randolph, at the end of the turf down there. You feel me? Who's on the tape? Who's standing right there by numbers? By itself. Mr. I don't make sales on the 700. So I'm already knowing once I see myself, I'm like, You know how you can see, if you see yourself and you got an outfit on, like, damn, I know that outfit and everything. But the footage is so old. I'm like, this is so long ago. You know what I mean? Like, I could just tell. And I already know what it was. It was like a Sunday or something where nobody would be outside and it'd be slow. And I just get on the bus and catch the bus all the way down. Chill at Norman's for a minute, hop off on catch the bus up, jump off on Randolph and head, bust a couple of sales, go back up to Broad Street, and just keep going back and forth because it's so slow, and I'm trying to catch everything in the hood. Bam. See myself on the thing. A car pulls up in the screen. Wait, before the car pull up, the police car go up the street. Through the video, like a black and white, go up the street, right? A little Honda or something pulls up, like after that, black and white, like a few minutes after that or a little bit after that, they pull up and he like, you could tell the dude, you can't hear nothing, but the dude like, and my dumb ass standing there like, and he must have said, you got something, whatever, and I was sharp though. The police went up the street, so in my mind, the police went that way already, right? Then I don't run up to the car. I tell them pull over, you feel me? I was thinking that I was a teenager, but I thought I was sharp. You feel me? They were just using technology on me. You know what I mean? They were trying to play your uncle, man, your cousin. But anyway, he pulls up. Where he pulls up at, when I step up close to the car, it's a pole right here. I am out of the view of the camera. Now all you can see is his car right here, right? That's all you can see. Next thing you know, my dumbass leans out. When I lean, I come from, it's like I lean from out the pole blocking me, and just all you can see is my arm, my little peanut head reaching my arm in there. And walked back over, he pulled off, you feel me? It just looked like a regular a good day for a transaction. That's what it looked like. I didn't know they was putting us down, you dig? So He like, I'm like, damn, they got me on video. I'm toasted. And he looked at me and he said, he said, it ain't even about the video, really. I was like, what you mean? He was like, it's about who you served. He's like, that was the police. I was like, damn. So now they in the hood, my partners then got indicted. They had been saying that there was a by bus or whatever coming through, and that the dude was kind of familiar with the neighborhood, like he might have grew up around there or something. I remember that, but it was so long ago, and I've been staying out the way of the boys, so I probably had this warrant for going on 7-8 months, something crazy that they just been waiting to see me. You dig what I'm saying? and they got me on their radar, but they ain't nobody pulled me over or caught me. So I go up to Bruh House, they take me for that, man. You know what I mean? That's how I got my secret indictment. And when they say secret indictment, you know, I'm thinking like, oh man, what did I hit a lick? What? I'm all in my memory banks, like, what? You feel me? And they talking about the secret indictment for a one-ass sale. He probably wasn't even nothing, probably a 20 pop, a 40 pop. Had me down, you know what I'm talking about? But the good thing about San Francisco laws, San Francisco was always pretty lenient on drugs, especially on drug sales. I remember my not our Oakland partners, but I remember Oakland niggas who used to hustle in the city in the L's, 60th Mission or whatever. They didn't care about catching a case in the city, especially for a transaction or some others, because we had so many different programs, the drug diversion, mentor. It was just so many programs in so many ways that was gonna give you a chance if it was in terms of some drugs in the city. You dig what I'm saying? So I remember I ended up getting, for that case, I got mentor court, which is a program at 850 Bryant, for like sales, or you could, you know what I mean, little stuff. And I remember it was like 5 of us from the neighborhood in the same program, from the same case, from the same buy bus that they had on us. They got so many of our young dumbass, you dig what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's a story about how I caught my indictment in Lakeview, young, dumb. These stories that I tell y'all, man, it is not to glorify nothing. It's for y'all to learn from, for y'all to see how a person can change and do something different, you dig what I'm saying? And how your mental has to mature if you want to survive, you know what I mean? If you play in the jungle long enough, you could eat for a long time, but sooner or later, you know what I mean, you're going to fall victim, you're going to fall prey, you know what I mean? Because that's how the animals operate, big baby. You dig what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's your favorite uncle, man, your favorite nephew, your favorite family member. Tune in to the channel, champ. You know what I mean? We just talk shit, swallow spit. You dig what I'm saying? And do what we do. Do you hear what I'm saying? It's your favorite family member, man. They wasn't there, big baby, when you was struggling, when you was trying to get to some chicken, when you was trying to make your way up out the trenches. They wasn't even answering. You know what I mean? And you know, we keep this KIU merch around, you know what I mean? We just be doing what we do, man. But yeah, like I said, man, I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode, man. We're going to keep this thing lit forever, man. KIU.